like, what? Should I play Fire Burns? I really want to play it, but I feel like I need to just let me just go into my video. Let's just do that because I'll end up playing. If we already 13 minutes in, see, let me catch myself going too fucking far.
Is mad that they nachos. Shout out my vatos. Shout out. Is mad that they nachos. Is mad that they nachos. Shout out my vatos. Shout out the hoes that's watching me like my vatos. Click on them.
Clipping the whole beginning of the video anyway. So anyway, yo, this is your boy LeBron, female rapper Lee. Please make sure that you come and you thumbs up this video, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and every time I go live. So we here to talk about Nicki Minaj hitting that 50 million. Cardi B's new song. Now listen, I ain't trying to say that I know anything. Obviously I don't, but just you'll understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. Cardi B has Summer Jam coming up. We know that she just went across the stage, across seas, and she thought she was gonna go over there and get this huge response, and the results weren't responsive. So for the New York crowd, they're gonna be like, no, this bitch is coming there to Summer Jam and she ain't doing it, ain't no new music or nothing. So come on, be smarter now. We about to enter the month of May. Cardi's been trying to give little hints here and there saying that, oh, I got to start working on these videos. You know what you're trying to do. You wanted to be on that Summer Jam stage with a 2 week old or a new song or something like that. Trust me, what I tell you is like when you a fan of music and you kind of know the seasons of music, be like award shows and shit like that, and you kind of see like, what is this person waiting for? It's like with Megan. I don't know. Megan could be dropping something next month in the month of May too, near the BET Awards, so that she could have something to prance her ass on stage with, because she doesn't have anything to perform right now. So I think Megan is coming really soon too. I think Cardi is going to be coming with something as well, because she can't. What is she going to do Summer Jam with Glorilla? She gonna bring Glorilla out. So listen, let's get ready. Cardi is so simple. You know that she gonna bring her out. So let's put Glorilla on the chalkboard. Glorilla. Megan Thee Stallion, yeah, because I feel like Cardi is gonna make her come out, and Megan's gonna feel like she got to do slave work, even though she couldn't even call in the Queen Radio. Megan Thee Stallion is gonna be there. And that's odd to me because she never even performed at Summer Jam. And I feel like she's big enough to do it. Even the City Girls performed at Summer Jam, and I felt like it would be critical for them. So Megan Thee Stallion, yeah, I think that she's gonna come out for Cardi at Summer Jam, and they're gonna do WAP or whatever. But come on, you have to be a fool to think that she's gonna do that show. And it's like, she know that the pressure is on, and especially with the news dropping from the label saying that they cutting budgets and all of that. They know. Come on, these people know what's going on. So first and foremost, let me see who's in the chat before I get too far ahead. Let me see. Give me a second. I should keep freezing. All right. So what's up, Mac Barbie? What's up, Mahogany? What's up, Tony? I'm thick as I be eating oats is your favorite line. Yeah. That shit is hard. The beat is hard. The lyrics is good. Like, get into it already. Damn, you forcing me to get into it already. That's crazy. Yes, hit the like button. What's up, T Kitty? I get it. I understand why they don't like Nicki. Jealousy. How does it feel? Yeah, I am still shopping in Beverly Hills. What's up, Raina? What's up, Adolwood Dimples? What's up, Tammy J? Paraphernalia. Foxy is so pretty. What's the name of this Foxy song? It's called Come Fly With Me, featuring Sizzla. Yeah, Come Fly With Me. That came out in like 2000. That was like the song that came out before she lost her hearing. What's up, Tisha and Mr. Yaz Smith? So yeah, also Coyle Ray, it seemed like she responded to Latto in regards to, Latto being on stage and trying to be shady. I feel like that whole shit is kind of fake to me anyway, because why is Coyle Ray said like she basically said that it wasn't like, she felt as though that she was over. I don't feel like she was overreacting. Nah, because then today when I was looking at her, I was like, Latto comparing Coyle Ray to a Dan Blunt, that would make me feel some sort of way too, because Coyle Ray is really slim. I feel like she's slim, petite, or whatever. But like I said, a lot of people, some people want to be thick, especially in the day and the times of the damn BBL. So Latto knew what she was saying. Like, come on. Latto was not emotionally intelligent and she didn't realize that Coyle Ray wouldn't like to be compared to a damn object, to a blunt. Like, come on, man. Anyway, so Coyle Ray responded on stage to Latto. Koi want rap beef so bad. Yes, she do. Koi want it bad, but I feel like on some real shit though too. Koi Ray thinks that she's better than Lotto because I feel like Koi Ray thinks she's better than Lotto because she's got current hit now, and she's hold on a second. What the fuck happened? Hold on. All right, yeah, I think Koi Ray feels as though that she's on a level above Lotto. You don't think so? I think Koi Ray thinks she's Shorty Pop a lot. I think she do, especially with the players, and then she's on that song with David Guetta. Let's see how that's doing on radio right now. Let's do that real quick while we look in there. And earlier I said, please let me be wrong because I made a video saying Lotto song got pulled from radio, and I felt it was so weird that a song was in the 40s and it dropped so quick. And I looked at it again today and it's not there. So let's see what's going on. I think Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj right here. Yep. They grew almost 500,000 in audience. So Princess Diana is doing good. Where is Short? Where is Bia? Okay, Bia is moving up slowly. She got 6 million radio. You think Bia's gonna? You think that's taking too long? What you think about Bia's song "I'm That Bitch"? You think that still has potential to blow up? I don't think there's anything special about that song. It's just like so crazy, right? Like, let me tell you this. I want to be honest with y'all because let me bring this up. Certain things I just understand, right? And I understand how hard it is for female rappers. So I know that this is a female rap channel, and I know I'm very critical, like on Cardi and shit like that. But please understand that I know I don't know what it takes because I'm not a female rapper, but I know what they go through, and I know that it can be hard to always be under the radar to be judged and whatever, right? So let me explain this to you. There's a few people who know that sometimes there's some things that Foxy Brown could do that could frustrate me, or say it was something personal that you may have known about or whatever. And I'll just be like, I didn't have a good experience or whatever the case may be, right? Now, I understand that that may be my truth, but another thing that I had to realize because I had spoke to one of her fans, like kind of like off, like in the message or whatever, it's like when you turn around and look at it, like these is fans who like not know them in a personal sense, like know how we say like this internet shit, we don't know these people, but when you think about it, when you kind of know fan pages and you know people behind them and y'all known each other since like the year 2000, it's kind of like you in this. It's not even like a cult, but it's like you in this type of a family type of thing. So when they see me saying something and it's kind of like, even if it is my truth and it might be against Foxy, they don't like that shit because they just like, how the fuck you gonna be like a big fan and then you say XYZ? And for a few days I combated it, but then I was thinking about it. I was just like, I can understand, even though my feelings can be valid about something, I don't have to bring things like, like I didn't do that before. So I didn't really, not saying that I didn't have to do it then, but I felt like being on this channel, you like to share shit that you might go through or, your experience on things or your take on things. But with them, these are people who I've been knowing since probably like 2000, 2001, being on foxboogie.com. So if I'm saying something like, oh, why the fuck does Foxy want Akbar to be signed? They'll get mad at that. They'll be like, why the fuck? They'll be like, and how you talking against Lola, or like Lola is grinding and whatever the case may be. Now they love Lola because Lola gives respect to Foxy. Now, this is why when I do commentary, like when I was talking about Lola's new song, and it's not just because of that, but I feel like her song is okay. But and I have to maybe check myself and see if that is a deficit because sometimes I be listening to shit and I just be like, I don't feel like this is a hit. It's like I could kind of see where she was going with it. I felt like that sample is dope. The Black Sheep, the I feel like that sample is dope, but I don't feel like she worked it right. I just don't know where it's gonna go. And I feel like a lot of the times when I see female rappers, especially being a big fan of the bigger ones, it's just like, okay, where is this gonna go in your career? Like, are you just trying to get a song hot just for now? What are you going to do after this? Your family is probably relying on you. Everybody is looking at you like the star or whatever. They don't know that after this shit is just going to go right back down. Like, listen, Lotto fighting for her life the way that she running around these stages and shit. She trying to keep this energy up to let everybody like, oh, Lotto, she got good energy, girl. Like, yeah, she got on stage. Yeah, that's just, yeah. She better keep that good face on because I know that the labels and the meetings in the background talking about these and these analytics talking about this shit ain't right. Like, huh? something ain't right. Like, somebody's probably on the phone right now in the meeting, like, yeah, the bitch is out of here performing everywhere. Fucking song got 1 million streams in 1 week. Like, yeah, we got to talk on Monday. Bailey's talking about pulling her from the fucking tour. I'm just playing, but Bailey's talking about pulling her from the fucking tour. Yeah, because like, why are we giving her this visibility if she's not even fucking selling? Like, please. Y'all want to make it seem, listen, back in the day, yo, I remember when the Mill album came out, the way that Jay-Z dropped her when her album flopped, it was crazy. She said she didn't even know that she was dropped. It was like she couldn't sell the numbers. She couldn't put the numbers up. Yo, she said she found out she was dropped on the radio. They couldn't even keep it real with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I remember back then, can I even just tell you this before I move off of this subject? Even back then, you had somebody like, and I'm going to be honest with you, I think after, because you have to realize, and now I notice that that might be a little strategy. I don't know who started that, but I'll tell you this. When Remy Ma was on Lean Back, she didn't have a record deal. When Nicki was on Bedrock, she wasn't signed. So you got to think about like you got to about kind of flex that comes with being a badass female rapper from the hood. It's like, damn, it's kind of like that real feeling. Like it was like the people who had their hand on Nicki from the mixtape. It's like, damn, this bitch is really on the radio with fucking Bedrock. Like, yeah, and I love the fact that see the slow one to think that Nicki said something just because she ain't know what to say. But when she said he pressing me like button downs on the Friday night, she said that on the steps when she did her first freestyle. So it was kind of like I made it. Like I said this shit on the staircase. Now she's on a song that was played worldwide. She could perform Bedrock to this day. He pressing me like button downs on the Friday night. Dynamite, the coke albino white. Got me rich bitch in the game that I won't murder. Chicken noodle bitches wanna side with the soda. Give it to everybody like a cop with the quota. Yeah. So I'm getting ahead of myself. I just feel like I'm going to I need to focus. But it's just so much. Like, this is why it's easier for me to do uploads because I feel like when I go live, it's just so much that I want to get out and I just want to get it out. But Latto, yeah, she running across that stage for dear life, running across these stages, trying to do the running man. No, baby, tell them to stream them songs. Like, that crowd was dead as shit. That crowd was dead as shit. Oh, but listen, let me, because I like to drop real shit too. Let me tell you what I did this weekend. So, I just feel like this. You learn something, you know it, you put it on other people's mind. Yo. So working at my job, I've learned so much of just the importance of life insurance. And yeah, I do have life insurance now, but I don't have as much as that I would like to have. And so what I did this weekend was I signed up and I got me some additional life insurance. And let me tell you this, right? You can never have too much life insurance. I see how you know another a way that people create wealth in their families and things like that is setting up for the people who come, for your whether it's your children or your nieces or your brothers or whatever the case may be. It's like you got to give them a chance. Like I look at it like that. Like I was talking to my niece about that. Now I was just like, because we talk about things, real things. I'm just like, one day I'm not going to be here. But I said, but let me ask you something. I said, how you think it would be to deal with me not being here? Okay, I got to have my service or whatever. But imagine that happening to me and it ain't no money. But I said, but imagine me going and you got, you got like, you say you have $250,000 and you're like, okay, we're going to put my uncle away good. Yeah, he ain't here no more, but we could, he loved us. Like he set us to, I don't know what she going to be going through years from now, but I know that whatever both of them go through, they're going to be good. They're going to be fine. And I feel like you need to think about stuff like that and create that because, and it's like, let me just give you an example. When I be going through different things, I be looking at different people because I could look and see different people's policies and people be getting mad over little shit. I be like, yo, this is a $6,000 policy. What the fuck is you going to do with $6,000? Right. So I'll tell you this for the policy that I got, right? Just to share you what you, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm willing to sacrifice because I just got to do it, and it's just something that I want to. I'm gonna tell you really quickly. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be done today, but it's gonna be done within probably like a week, right? So the policy that I got was $90. It's $90 a month. It doesn't change. Now it's a 30-year policy. I don't know if I'm gonna be here in 30 years. I don't know. Listen, let me tell you this. I realize what I'm doing. I do YouTube. Somebody could be mad at me. Anything could fucking happen. I could walk out, I could go outside and somebody could fucking take my life. I could get in a car accident. Somebody could T-bone me. One of my aunts was in fucking Baltimore. She was T-boned in a car and killed. You know what that is? Is when you standing sitting at the light or something and somebody just jams into the side of your door. Like you don't know what could happen to you to take your, you just don't know, right? But what I do know is that a lot of people, even when I was speaking about that to my mom tonight, she was getting really eerie because about it, because it's just we talking about death. Because I was asking, I was like, so what's up with your policies? Like, just asking her questions like that. And she was just saying how she has certain things, but she just was like, I don't like to talk about stuff like that or whatever the case. But listen, this is why families be losing because they don't want to think about it. No, you need to think about it. Think about that shit. I'm telling you, because listen, that'd be a whole way for your family to, you don't want to think about you not being here, but I think it's fucked up to not plan for that. And I know that I want my family to be good. I don't want them to be encumbered. Like, and let me tell you how I know this too, right? So it's been a few tasks that I've been involved where I had to like contact funeral homes. When I tell you how the funeral home, their energies be so happy when they call in and it's a policy that's like, even when the policy is like $50,000, because they know that, okay, we can give these people a good service. Let us send over the assignment paperwork. And then, we get that. We know that we can do a certain amount. And we know that, no, before you cut that check to the family, we're going to get our money. They feel less, the energy is just light. It's light. But when you fucking calling in, if you don't have no policy, that's a stressor too. But then if you got a $5,000, what is $5,000 going to do in 2023 or beyond? Funerals is getting more expensive. I think honestly, at minimum for a funeral now, back when, and this was years ago, I think the average funeral was like $6,600. I would say for a funeral now, you need probably be at least $12,000 to $15,000, especially if you're gonna have like a casket, burial, and stuff like that. I know this is topics people don't want to talk about, but or want to hear about, but yeah, that's what you kind of need. You need about 12, I would say about at least 10,000, at least 10,000, I would say. You know what I'm saying? So I want my family to be, you don't know what could happen. Like, let me tell you this also. You got to be aware of everything going on. I do this YouTube shit. You don't know who you could piss off. I'm always on go anytime. Every time I leave my door, I think about anything that could be impacted. I know that I probably shouldn't live life like that, but I'm always ready, like, for things like that. I don't know why, but I do that. I'm a business owner. You don't know who could be targeting you or anything. Here in Houston, people get robbed all the time. You understand what I'm saying? I could be leaving here just like, say I'm right now, I'm just like, oh shit, I got some weed. I want to go get me a little Dutch, right? I'll be like, okay, cool. Let me go to the gas station. I could pull up there and somebody could come in and it could be over. But guess what? I would be over with no life insurance. Family fucked up. They like, damn, how we gonna bury him? He ain't got no money. They go to the funeral home. They like, no life insurance. But yeah, but if they go to the funeral home and they see that policy, they like, okay, yeah, it looks like this. We can give you this package like this. And I want it to be like that. I don't want my family to scram. No, I don't. So I just advise you, get you some life insurance, especially, I don't give a fuck. Get you some life insurance because you just never fucking know. You just never know. And I want my nieces to be well and taken care of. I told my one niece tonight, I said, listen, I was like, yo, if something ever happened to me and you get your life insurance money, I said, I want you to act like it don't even exist. I want that to be your cushion. Whether, I don't know where you're going to be at in life at that time, but I said, I want you to, whether you just like, you know what, I want to do this entrepreneur thing. And yeah, I'm not going to work for 2 years, or I'm going to do, I said, whatever it is that you want to do, I want you to do that. I said, I don't want you to announce that you got it though. Cause when people know that you got money, they're going to treat you different. I'm going to leave them with something. I don't know I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I don't know. I don't know, but I think my mind is there right now. That has been on my mind for a while. It's been on my mind for a while. Like, yeah, like my mom right now, right? My mom is like in her late 60s, and she told me she had a policy, but I honestly don't think it's enough. We about to get her another policy too. You know when a person, so just to put this on your mind too. Now, this is the little thing I said that I'm going to do because this might help you, right? You might think it's funny, but it might help you. I really got to stop smoking weed. You want to know why? Because I spend too much money on it in a month and it doesn't do anything to me but put money into the person's pockets. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I spend over $300 a month on weed. Now, if I stop smoking weed, I could pay for myself a policy and a policy for my mom, who's almost, you know, that at age. So my mom is in her late 60s. So you know, at that age, you can still get life insurance, right? So you can still get life insurance. A policy for her is not only a certain amount of money, but it'll still be a good amount. And it gets kind of like sad because when you look at the trajectory, like, you know, at my age, I can get a 30-year plan, but at her age, they won't even, it's kind of like when you try to pick 30 years, they won't even give it to you as an option. It kind of makes you sad. It's like, damn, you don't think my mom's gonna be here in 30 years? But like, damn, the shit just gets scary though. But yo, I would urge you, please, if you got somebody in your family, get that policy. Set yourself up so that you and your family is fine. If you know, I'm telling you, if you have somebody in your family, I don't give a fuck. Like, and that goes to show you that I'm telling you, as long as they don't have too many bad, like, and I don't even know if they have certain medical ailments, maybe the premium will just be more. But you better do what you got to do. I don't care if you got to pay two. So a policy for my mom was like 200,000. It was like $200. It was like $200 per month, right? Yeah. You don't think that that's worth it? So, okay, yeah, that's worth it. To me, it's worth it. Knowing that if something happens that her services, everything is going to be A1. Yeah, you need that. So I can't jam that on y'all enough. I keep talking about it in my videos, but I can't urge you enough to get life insurance. Set your people up so that they ain't stressed out. So that when shit happens, unfortunately, I hate when younger kids die and they get left a lot of money because some family ends up fucking it over because they end up taking care of you and spending all the money. But um I just hope that y'all think about that and set your kids up or set the people up around you for success and so that they know. I can't stress it enough. I want to be cremated, but maybe more and more we're gonna leave it in an urn, like a glass case mausoleum, like a mausoleum. Okay, we getting sidetracked now. I'm getting sad thinking about insurance policy, funeral. Let's get back to the music. Nah, that shit is real though, and this is why I don't go live because there be so much shit that I want to say. So if it's across my mind, I want to share it. Get that life insurance policy. Get it, because yeah, yeah. All right. I agree. I spend at least $400 a month on bud, and I'm over trying to see what I'm saying. Why are we spending $400 a month on weed? Like, yo. And then we probably got like a $10,000. Like, I think right now, I got to double check, but the life insurance that I got now is through my job. And I don't think it's anything more than no, my life insurance. I think my policy is like $30,000. I think it is. But I could have more than that. And I want more than that. Yeah. Why not? And you want to know what? The lady who's been working at my job for a while, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna leave this topic. I just want to tell you this, right? The lady who's been working at my job, she's been there for like 20 years. She said, I want to tell you something. She said, this is how white people create like generational wealth and stuff like that. She was like, if you look at certain people's policies, they have $1 million policies, but a lot of the times I see cheap policies that be like six, but you got to think about it. That was based off years ago. Like my grandfather, not to be funny or nothing, but when he passed away, he was paying on a policy from like this. He was paying on a policy from like the 60s and the 70s. He died like in 2018, but that policy was only worth like $500 or some shit. My grandfather had more money in savings than he had in insurance and in like, you know, insurance money. My grandfather did well, but he had so many, he had kids and, you know, he ain't even put his grandkids in his will. He really kind of left his money to his kids because he already had like he had six kids, including my brother. My brother was the oldest, so he kind of added him into that because they kind of raised him. But yeah, set your family up for success. I can't stress it enough. All right, so let's move on. Unless I start growing myself, I'm not gonna stop buying. I don't know. You got to make decisions. Come on. I can't pay. Then I will be stressed out. Imagine then I will find a way to be stressed out. Like, damn, that life insurance, that $100 about to hit my account. But that $100 is going to give your family $500,000 if something happened to you. You understand? I can't stress it enough, and then I'm gonna be stressed. But I ain't never stressed when it's time to go get when it's time to go get weed. Nah, nope. You just gotta. I gotta switch my priorities, and then also let me say this for real, and then I'm really moving on. I think about the profile that I want to have and like how I want to like when I get older and shit like that. I don't want to smoke weed forever. And I know this sounds crazy, but it's just like at certain times you have to let certain things go. You just got to let certain things go. I know smoking number one is not healthy for you. So why would I want to just smoke all the way up until I'm 60, 70? No, I don't want to do that. You got to say bye to some things. And also with the inflation, the way that food prices is going up, yo, I remember for Easter, I went over to my friend's house. I just got the stuff to make macaroni and cheese and just some beverages and like a dessert to eat. Do you know that came to like $60? And that was only food for one day. Ever since then, I've been thinking like, yo, everything is going up. I'm about to cut down to like having one meal per day, and then I'm just gonna be having fruits and vegetables like that. Like after that, like because I'm telling you, you'll spend a lifetime spending all your money on weed and food. And I don't want to, I want to spend my money on experiences. I don't want to spend money on weed and food. And when I turn around and I could like, damn, you spent all this money on, no, you got to pump the brakes somewhere. At least to me, you do. All right. So let's move on. I did enough chitter chatter on that. So Nicki Minaj hit 50 million, 50 million monthly listeners on Spotify. So let me bring that up real quick. Yeah, because and this is they said this is the first time she hit 50 million monthly listeners on Spotify since 2020. So is doing things that oddly, yo, they was talking shit about like they was talking shit about the song Alone with Kim Petras and some Taylor Swift fans. I think they tried to laugh at the streams, but then Taylor Swift just came out with a song and she got like 1.2 million streams on it the first day. And Nicki and Kim Petras did like 1.7. These people will always try to find ways to try to clown some shit, but then when it happens, and listen, 1.1 is still good. I feel like are people still interested in it after day one? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people can't do that. So yeah, Nicki Minaj 50 million monthly listeners on Spotify. First time since 2020. Nicki been working, like, you know what I'm saying? Red Ruby the Sleeves, that's about to cross 50 million streams on Spotify. Super Freaky Girl still her third most played song. Starships. Let's see what her top 10 is looking like. Along with Kim Petras, 8 million. Oh, I'm not signed in. That's why I ain't liked. Okay. Swalla stay in her top, yo. Swalla got a billion. Swalla has a billion plays. Bang Bang a billion plays. Her most played song on here is Tusa. 1 billion 351,719,420. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, Nicki Minaj crossed 50,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. So if you a Spotify user, who has Apple Music? Let me know in the chat if you have Apple Music or if you have Spotify. I used to like Apple Music, but as a person who creates music, I really enjoy Spotify more because they show you the numbers, like they let you know where the people are from, like who like people your monthly listeners, like that's what I'm saying. So they kind of like let you know that. So I kind of like Spotify because I feel like it's better and it shows you more analytics for artists. So yeah, Red Ruby the Sleeves, Starships. That's crazy. You know what? Starships gets a lot of plays. Can I ask y'all this? Why does that song still get so many plays? It's like I know that's kind of like one of them thorns in the Nicki side. Nicki say that she hate like your love and stuff like that. But Starships, that shit will not go away. You know what Starships is like? Starships, that's like to me. Bring my thing up. For me, Starships for Nicki is like my voicemail. That song will not go away. I'm telling you, no matter how many other songs I release or whatever, it won't go away. For some reason, it's like for maybe like last month, it was out of my top 5, and then it'll just come right back. It's like people love that song out of all of my songs, but Best Me, that's been holding number one since it probably came out. Like ever since this song came out, I've never got less than like 50 plays a day on that song for some reason. People really love Best Me. And my whole point of doing Best Me is that I needed to debunk voicemail, because I know that people love voicemail, but I needed to take that out. It's like, and you feel good when you're an artist, when you can write something that people enjoy, that you be like, yeah, I can do this shit. Let's get this shit up out of here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to Nicki Minaj, 50 million on that Spotify. Um, Hold on a second. Make sure that you are also following and streaming the Nicki Minaj Army playlist on Spotify. Shout out to the 1,708 people who like this playlist. Stream it. You know what I'm saying? I try to update the playlist a lot and try to put new music in it. I try to focus on like the transition between the songs too, to make sure that they really good and not just putting any and everything there. I try to think about that when I'm, with that, when I create the playlist. So voicemail is a jam. Thank you. I appreciate that. Starships is very kid friendly too. Yeah. And also, if you got iTunes, yes, please make sure, because my song is only like 99 cents. Go to iTunes and buy my song Best Me. Type LaRon Best Me. It's only 99 cents. You can purchase that song there too. Because when I was looking at my analytics, I was like, a couple of people did actually buy my EP too, because it's like, because with DistroKid, so it's like 4 songs, so I think it's like maybe $3.69. Yeah, so if you have iTunes, go to iTunes and search LaRon album leaks, or you could just search Best Me. I would prefer, yeah, Best Me is more frequent, so just search LaRon Best Me and buy that. That's only 99 cents. So if you want to support me, you can support me that way as well. I did. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Dramatica. Oh, I have a student hi-fi account with Title. Oh yeah, I do get some streams from Title too. I got a little check from there. I make most of my money from Spotify though, in Apple Music, at Amazon too. Yeah. So, but yeah, Spotify is amazing for artists. All right, so let's move on. Let me see where I wanted to go. Let me go to Twitter so I could get that video of Coil Ray. Yo, can I ask y'all, why do y'all think Lotto is flopping so bad? I don't know if I really if I explain my feeling on Lola Brooke, but I wish her the best for real. Like, I really wish Lola Brooke the best, but it's just like, baby, what you want with these songs? Like, how long do you want to be in this industry? Like, you know, Lola Brooke, she said something in one of her recent interviews, and it made me realize that, I know a lot of times we be saying people be listening to YouTubers. We know that they listen. People be searching their names on fucking Twitter. I'm pretty sure that you have to realize this. See, sometimes you think that some shit is so far from what you think that it is, that you think that it can't happen. Lotto be on here too. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Lotto has heard my videos before, especially the way that she responds, and she was like, "Oh, people talking about her white side, her white this that." It's like her and Megan Thee Stallion, they say so many different things that kind of let you confirm that they be listening. You know that people have that bad, especially, and think about it how it goes like this. Say that say that you're my family member and you blow up. Now I'm on YouTube and I'm searching you and I'm just like, oh shit, it's somebody saying that they don't like your song. People know shit. They find it. Like, please understand that in these numbers, it be people who be silent and they be watching and knowing what the fuck is going on too. Please. They know that shit. Also use Amazon Music. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, lactose is a flop, but why? Why Lotto not doing good? She. I feel like now that I see how it played out with the touring and how like the radio show, it was like Lotto was supposed to be poised to take off, and it just didn't take off. Let me go back there. Hold on a second. This ain't take off. Let's go through this slowly so I could make myself look like a fool. Like, LaRon, you didn't do your research right. What are you talking about? Her song is still there. My heart is beating because it's like I'm going to get proved. No. If anything, I think today energy went up, big energy. It's still like it still is losing radio, but I guess due to the shifting, because yesterday that song was like 99, so it went up too. Yeah, the Weekend and Future. Oh, they hit the rolling effect. That's why they lost 1 million radio. That's why they were saying that about Kim Petras song too with Nicki, Kim Petras and Nicki. Where that's at? Where's Kim Petras? Are y'all streaming that song too? I hope y'all supporting that record as well. You know, we didn't even get the video for that yet. Do y'all think Nicki's gonna release a video for Red Ruby the Sleeves? If you want me to stay, I'll never leave. You think we gonna get a video for Red Ruby the Sleeves eventually? All right, so let's look up Coil Ray and get into this shit right here. All right, so Coil Ray with a message at this sit fest. Hold on, let me tell you this too. No, that's too much information. Let's just get into this.
People talk shit every day. It's a hate on my dick. A new bitch got my name in her mouth.
What?
Somebody got something weird. But the best thing
What?
that got me here is my team.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, number one, God. You can't do it without them, period. So if you a selfish bitch and you want on some, I'm going to do it myself, don't be one of them. So speaking of gang, team.
Can I tell you something? Let me tell you this, right? Coil Ray, baby, let me just tell you this. And you know that people are critical. You know that people got their notes, taking their notes, but baby, it was like you was leading up to have a great speech, but you ain't hit that climax right. You fucked the climax of that speech up. It was like another bitch, another yeah. She tried to like really like bring it, and then the grand finale, she just didn't leave you on a high at the end, and you just fucked that whole speech up. You got to know, it's like you can't listen. You can't. If you're gonna talk that shit, talk it so that it's executed perfectly. Let's play this back. Could you hear it? Because to me, this sounds really low. I don't know if there's something wrong with my damn ears or what, but I've been trying to adjust this shit. Like, why does this shit sound so low? Hold on.
People talk shit every fucking day. Every day it's a hate on my dick. A new bitch got my name in her mouth. Somebody got something weird.
The crowd seems lost.
That got me here is my team. And of course, number one, God. You can't do it without them, period. So if you a selfish bitch and you want on some, I'm going to do it myself, don't be one of them. So speaking of gang, team. People talk shit every fucking day.
And then she ain't hit that.
Every day it's a hate on my dick.
Mm-hmm.
A new bitch got my name in her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got something weird.
Uh-huh.
But the best thing that got me here is my team.
Uh-huh.
Number one,
they seem so confused and they sitting down.
Them, period. So if you a selfish bitch and you want on some, I'm gonna do it myself.
Uh-huh.
Don't be one of them. So
and what do you mean?
Speaking of gang,
she ain't know what the fuck to do. Sometimes these people, they don't be wanting what the fuck to say. Like, she really could have hit that off. Like, these bitches always got my name in their mouth. Big Latto. She should have really took it there. Like, listen, what Remy say back in the day when she was talking to Lil Kim? She said, these bitches don't want beef. They want to eat the gravy. Like, yeah, they don't want it. They don't want beef. They want to eat the gravy. Like, yeah. Koi, she could have really just hit that off better. She could have executed that speech just a little better. Let me know if you feel what I'm saying, or do you think that I'm being too critical?
A new bitch got my name in her mouth. Somebody got something weird.
They seem lost.
But the best thing that got me here is my team. And of course, number one, God. You can't do it without them, period. So if you a selfish bitch and you want on some, I'm going to do it myself, don't be one of them.
Okay.
So speaking of gang, people talk shit every fucking day.
That shit would have made me cringe. I would have said, you know what, this show is fucking over. They ain't responding to me. It's like that was supposed to really, they were supposed to hit that big one. Like, you know what I'm saying? They needed somebody in the crowd to direct them to say applause, applause. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit like a dead ass family reunion. Why they sitting down though?
I'm gonna do it myself. Don't be one of them. So speaking of gang, team, people talk shit every fucking day.
They do.
Every day it's
They
a
do.
hate on my dick.
I know.
A new bitch got my name in her mouth.
Facts.
Somebody got something weird. But the best thing.
Why they sitting there like it's a fucking family reunion though? That shit look crazy. Them niggas is really sitting down like. So let me know what you think about it. Let me read the comments. Girls sing players and go. Oh man. I'm gonna do it myself, right? A big ass signs that says cheer. Exactly. She needs something. She needs them to hype her up a little bit because the crowd, typically when people do those type of like when they do that shit talking, the crowd kind of clinches onto it, but it was kind of cringy. It was like, what? See, that big energy got her feeling some type of way. That shit went up and she's in the top charts and she feels like she could talk this type of shit now. Latto, don't get too far ahead of yourself, but I mean, Coil Ray. Coil Ray. I mean, yeah. So let me bring this back up while I get into the Latto clip where she was over here. Latto energy. Now I would tell you this, right? When Latto's on stage, she seems like she's giving it her all. You know, it looks like the girl's giving it her all. She's running across the stage like, you know, like she's got double platinum albums out. Like she's dropping 10 million. She doing 10 million streams in a week at minimum. Latto, she too hyper. She hyper. Latto, she hyper. She hyper for no reasons. Records still sitting in the stores. Records still sitting in the stores. And then she got her little homeboy that she probably been talking shit to Nicki about, talking about Nicki about because he up there doing the diss lyrics too. Talking about she thought she would kiss her ass. She got socks on. I don't want to play this whole song because you know this song is out now. Just notice her energy. What the fuck is she doing? When you see how dead that crowd was, my nigga, I know I can't play that music because you know she's trying to get her music stream. You won't debut on the billboards courtesy of me. No, you won't. No, you won't. Look at her. Who's she trying to direct these niggas? Ain't nobody running like she trying to make it like she yo. Hold on a second. I don't know why this person don't act like they don't know that I'm live. Shit, I told one of my friends I'm about to take out a life insurance policy on you. Yup. You think I'm playing? Yeah, I'm about to take out a policy. I'm about to start taking these policies out. What the fuck is she doing this tiptoe ballerina shit? What they running for? Hold on.
She set it up and put it on the floor. I don't know what y'all been told. Let your nigga know if you don't. What's happening?
No, nothing's happening. Hold on. What? She doing all this hard ass shit for no reason. Shit's still sitting at 1 million in 1 week, and we get that. Listen, that's just one song too. When I said that in my video, I said Nicki get that in one day. That's just for one song too. They said Nicki Minaj averages 14 million streams a day on Spotify. 14 million streams a day across all credits. They said that Cardi B was at 4 million. Please. She want the attention. What the fuck is this rock out shit? The fuck is she doing? She thinks she a rock star now. Yo, when she with B.I.G., L.A., what she really wants is she want people to be like, oh, Latto is such a good performer. Yeah, but the records ain't selling, baby. And unfortunately, in the boardrooms, they ain't going to be talking about your motherfucking performance. They're going to be talking about the sales and the statistics and how the streams is looking. They're going to say, baby, it don't benefit us to have you here. And if it don't benefit us to have you here, I really think the push behind Big Energy was money from PPP loans. I'm telling you, everybody got that. And now they doing the drastic cuts. You know, Cardi B's label is talking that. But I'm telling you, Cardi B, she's coming soon with a new song for that. She got to have something new for the Summer Jam. If New York is going to talk bad about her if she come with nothing new. I'm telling you, she going to do that. And I don't care what, trust me, within the next few weeks, yes. Poor Latto. Piss poor Latto. Latto thought that she was gonna come out and she was just gonna diss Nicki. And it was like, this is, you know, I guess hold on a second. I guess with this, this was supposed to follow, I guess if there was supposed to be friction out here and she was supposed to be popping. You see the crowd is dead as hell. Don't gas it. The crowd is dead. Hold on. That shit dead, my nigga.
Papa, lead a club, sloppy drunk.
She trying to act like she having a good time. Like she shorty pop off. Blah, 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 blah. Sit your fucking ass down. Sit your ass down. Who you looking for, baby? We right here watching your ass. Who you looking for? She got all this energy, but there ain't no energy in these charts. It's like these marketing teams ain't playing they smarts. It ain't no energy in these charts. Like, what's going on? She shorty, you see how she trying to look in the camera like she's so turned up. Like she's still having a good time. Sit your ass down. Shit flopping. All that energy and shit you giving would be good if the records were selling. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't believe this shit. Fucking choir marching in. Come on, like, what is this circus shit?
Nigga know what time it is.
She want to be Nicki so bad, yo. She probably went to the tour and see Nicki doing that. Oh, I want to go get my food right now. I'm glad that I saved that food because I got a lot of food earlier. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to save some of this. I'm happy I did because I'm so hungry now. And I got half of my blunt. So, you know, I'm going to have a real good night tonight. I'm going to have a real good night. Her 4 little fans in the front. The rest of the crowd is not even engaged. You see that? They're fatigued by even watching that. She did. This is why I'm telling you that she did all of that running and shit for no reason. These people are fatigued. They was probably like, what? She was doing, she was rocking it hard. Like, you seen her do her head like she was shaking it. Oh my God. Like, they told her, if you don't do nothing, perform, because they gonna feel your energy. I know, you know, they tell you that, baby, just do you. Do you, baby. They gonna feel your energy. If they ain't feeling you, they gonna fuck around feeling you. You know that how they be hyping artists up. I don't give a fuck. Look at that dead ass crowd. She tiptoeing on some ballerina shit. What the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers, yo? You know that they be hyping them up. They be like, you know, she probably backstage like, I don't know, Jay. I feel like I'm gonna kill it. Will they really fuck with me like that though? They like, you know, baby, they gonna go based off your energy. So as long as you turned up, baby, they gonna be turned up. And this is why she came out here and did that. I know that I'm crazy, and I know, how would you know that they had that conversation? Because I'm telling you they did, because she wouldn't be doing this stupid shit. They was like, yeah, baby, go out there and rock. Cause they gonna be feeling you. They gonna go off your energy. Yeah, if they fucking like you. This girl has been purported and pushed, just like crowd still dead on a blood clot man there. Oh my God, I need to go get my blunt. I need my blunt now. Let me go to a song because now I'm pissed off. Hold on. Yeah, now I'm a little mad.
City crabs and shoes, they used to ribbon me. Okay, I can't stop. Brown motherfucker, I've been chromed out. And this ain't nothing new, pa. I switched the flow out and switched the rove up. Got the caddy hatchback and switched my dough up. Got $1 million in the stack, homie. Man, listen, these bitches don't know me, but I'm still 7 trade with my feet up in the K, homie. And rock killing rugs through Fulton with the charges authentic and the snub up in the glove, nigga. Go ahead and front, bet I'll leave you in the trunk. And fuck these niggas thought y'all could drown in this cunt. First bitch front, cash rounds out the pump. Bet I stunts with that thing in them Jimmy Choo pumps now. What can I say? Fox so sick with it. I'm in Spar on the low, Conrad McRae fitted. Up in city crabs with shoes they used to rip it in. Everything I'm talking now, bet I done did it in. What y'all bitches wanna do? First short hood, full length to the shoe. Flavors of the color blue. Guns, Mac 11s, 9s, it's the 22 shoes. Gucci's with the straps, so the Jimmy Choo's. Cars, 6s on them Continental 22 trucks. Denali's on them Ukizis on 23s. Yeah. Listen here, ain't a bitch chiller. Bet I put my money dead up on Dollar and Killer. Nigga, Fox appeal, whole hood love me. Y'all bitches can't stand me when Pop to get a Grammy. Man, listen, I'm good with a Source Award. Sean John, Terry Claude.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that shit though. Like, I needed to go get a beverage for that because we ruined all that fucking running back and forth and everybody's still dead. The fuck you running back and forth for? Like, somebody told her to do that shit. I'm telling you. See, you know what? Every time I do this to myself, I realize why I shouldn't have done it. I know people like Crush soda, but I like Fanta, right? And I got this Crush soda knowing that I'm gonna drink that shit, but I don't like it. Like, I don't like how the orange soda tastes because it's not strong enough. I like Fanta because Fanta is gonna get you that strong buzz in it. That shit weak. Did you believe Latto run it on this motherfucking stage like that? She really, I'm telling you, I know you probably think I'm crazy, but somebody told her to do that. They said, yo, what if they don't like me? They like, shawty, they gonna go off your energy, shawty. They gonna feel you as long as you turn up, shawty. That song don't even require that much energy. What are you looking for? And damn right, there's something in the water. Oh shit. She rocking out hard for that shit. What did it hit the #1 song on the? Let me tell you something. I ain't even trying to be funny. Kim Petras song was way more popular than this song. How did this song? What is the stats to even get the #1 trending song on Twitter? How did she even get that? Rock out. What the fuck was that? I can't get it. Then the ballerina. We're gonna get out of here as soon as she do the ballerina leaps again. We got to see that again. Come and join the chorus, the mighty, mighty chorus. They don't know what the hell she talking about. Leap. I know that artists want to utilize the stage, and she like, I ran all over that stage. Yeah, show the truth from the back. Don't show us that bullshit from the front. Show us that truth. Tell truth. Show proof. Show proof. All right, so let's get off of that shit. You know, Latto. Listen, let me ask y'all a true question. Honestly, do you think Latto will be here? And do you think, she said in her recent radio show that she don't want to be rapping forever. Do you honestly remove your personal opinions of Latto based off of whatever we feel she shaded or did to Nicki, right? Let's just rate her based off of what's going on. Crush ain't bad. It's just not the orange that I like. It kind of tastes like a little ghetto orange, like a little cheap orange. Fanta is more of a orangey, sweeter orange. I like that. That's more of a dry orange, where it's kind of like, yeah, I like that. Fanta is more of a lighter, like more crisp and light and fruity. This is more of a like artificial orange. If you can understand what I'm saying. So let's see what they saying. Like, what the fuck was she doing running? I wish I could bring up this performance of Foxy Brown when she was doing the lyrics, when she performed at the Survivor of the Illest. It's like her energy matched how the crowd was. It's like she don't never be on some shit where the crowd is not. No, like Latto be doing that, you know, because she be listening to shit like, and she heard Armand say that her performance was good, so she's like, well, at least I can perform good, but baby, they got to know the songs, and if you got 1 million streams on a song in a week, you know how many millions of people in the United States, you know how, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this to be able to do some damage on a song, you got to at least have, I would say at least 10 million. Look, even average on Kim Petras song, that's at 8 million right now. That's not far off. It's just going to grow as radio and everything, and then the music video that'll push it too, right? But you got to be showing some sort of signal that people is even interested in streaming the song. Lottery is just, damn, I really can't believe that. I can't believe that they pulled that from radio. Real talk. Hold on one second. I wonder why. Well, I'm telling you, they'll be doing that within the next few days. I'm telling you, soon come will it be where Cardi will be announcing a new single. Probably within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I'm telling you, New York will cut ass on her ass if you think that she gonna come there and she gonna do some. Is she not gonna perform? What do I want to bring up from over there? Let's do this. Let's break this up. You met me, I'll never know you. I was gonna do an upload today, but I didn't even feel like doing that. I was just chilling today. I got my little policy in place. So yeah, with Cardi B, everything is predictable when you're a fan and you know how this shit goes. Cardi B is gonna come out with this new single right before Summer Jam. So she's gonna be like fresh on stage performing this new song. Then that's gonna go into the BET Awards, and then it's gonna go into the VMA season, and it's just gonna be like maybe she'll have some sort of announcement for her album then. To be honest with you, what do y'all think, right? Do y'all think Cardi is trying to wait to see when Nicki is trying to announce her album? Or because Cardi, I just feel like her label know it's time now. You got to go. I want Nicki to still stall them out. Nope. Now, especially we know that Nicki is good and she make money the way that she do. And she really, you know, her singles be going somewhere. Red Ruby, the Sleeves is already gold. Boom. I know Republic is happy. Song ain't even got no video out. I know Republic is happy. This is why I don't think that they, you know, Nicki is not like the like a Ariana Grande or an artist who gets all of that push when she comes out, because like people were saying, like her contract is different, so she don't get all of that, right? But she brings money back all the time and is guaranteed. And her song been out 8 weeks on radio, like, you know, that song gonna make it to a smooth 10 to 12 weeks, and I feel like that's dope. Can I also say this to you too while we walk over this Cardi B video, whatever, talk about Nicki more? Red Ruby the Sleeves to me is more enjoyable than Do We Have a Problem? Like enjoyable, like understand and follow me when I say this, right? Do We Have a Problem is a good song, and we like Nicki, right? It's a song we supported. That's her single, right? But I personally feel like when I play Red Ruby the Sleeves, I don't feel any type of like, oh, this song, or whatever. Not saying that I felt that all the time with Do We Have a Problem, but it's just like, I enjoy playing Red Ruby the Sleeves. Like, whether it's the regular version or the sped up version, I truly enjoy it. So I really like that. I think that you should kind of like survey yourself when you listen to different songs, because we like mad songs by Nicki, but there's certain songs that we play more than other ones. And it's like, we'd be like, oh, and then it might be a song that you ain't listened to in a while. Like I'm on Fire Burn right now. That song is so crazy. I want Nicki to do some, some intimate performances for her fans and sing some of these pop songs. Yo, you know what's so sad? Also, too, Nicki got so many pop songs, and it's like the way that the black people treated her back then to all the way, all of the rap girls want pop songs now. It's like I felt like Nicki ain't even really fully sing those songs a lot like that. So I would enjoy her in a small setting, maybe New York City, a 3-night tour. She do exclusive tickets where it's just like exclusive, like to get there. And she's gonna only be doing certain songs, and she gonna have like the sexy ass piano there, and then she gonna be singing Fire Burns, and maybe that shit'll just be so dope. And then she could do some other B-sided songs, and then she could upload it to her website for sales, and then it would just sell. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could do it like a DVD, or she could release it to Apple as like a movie or something like that. That would be pretty dope. So yeah, that would be dope for Nicki. But Cardi, she's predictable. Her and Megan Thee Stallion is coming in the month of May. You know, Megan has been doing all of this people promo. You know, she went out first. She was out in Disneyland with the little kids to do kid promo. Then she was at the Country Music Awards inappropriately because she ain't got no country song out or nothing like that. Yeah, we all know that it should be more diversity and people should be there, but also she didn't have no reason being there. But it's just that she was doing the work of Rock Nation, and she was doing the, I'm here. Yeah, I'm in the event. That was just pretty much what it was, to get her name intermingled for press. It's press stamina for the weeks to build up for when it's going to be a music release. So then it was after that, and then she threw the pitch, and then the pitch, and then she was first she was out in the 90s vintage wear from, who was she in, Paco Rabanne? I always notice Paco Rabanne because when I go to the store to get cologne, they always be trying to sell me that shit. And I don't try to be funny. I know Paco Rabanne is not cheap, but the cologne that I wear typically is more expensive than that. Like, I don't buy designer shit like that, so I always get designer cologne. And I typically only get Chanel and Valentino. I like Chanel. I like Valentino. Yeah, I love Chanel Blue. That's my favorite. So I don't Paco Rabanne. That's what she did. So she was doing the Paco Rabanne, and she threw the first pitch. It was like she tried to have like this media frenzy, and if you're dumb, you wouldn't understand that it was going on. But that's what they were doing. So media frenzy. And then she was dropping these pictures here and there and there and there, right? See, a lot of people slow as fuck, and I want to say this too for the people in the back who be trying to so quick to like try to throw shit in people's faces. Now, I remember it was a time where Nicki had posted, hold on a second. It was the time that Nicki had posted a picture and Megan posted a picture. That was the first picture Megan had posted to social media in months. Of course, she's going to get a big, huge response. So what did she get? Like 3 million likes on the photo or whatever, right? So then was another time they wasn't saying nothing about it though. Megan had posted a picture. Nicki posted a picture. I think Nicki picture was like at 1.3 and Megan's was like at 1.5. But it was just like around like the same time. But Megan has still been like gone from social media for months and missed everything that has gone on. So it's like these people want to make you feel some way over somebody liking some damn picture, but ask those people, are they buying the albums? They're not buying it. They just want to do this online chitter chatter, and they're not taking out doing the investment. Put your money where your motherfucking mouth is. That's what a lot of y'all problem. You're not putting the money where the mouth is. I just yap. You're not putting the money out there. I'll never get crushed again, ever. And I was wise because I contemplated, because they had crushed orange and they had crushed grape. And I said, nah, I only like Fanta grape. I'm telling you, it's something about the way that the Fanta orange soda tastes. That one, it don't make me want it. Because at first I was thinking I was being phony because it's cold as hell. And I'm like, maybe this is actually good. And I'm like, I don't like that orange. I don't like that shit. Yeah. So when the queen come like a cockroach until I'm cooking like a pot roast, that new pot host, Dorito misses mad that they not chose. Shut up, not those. They really looking crazy. Hold on, I'm trying to scroll down to the bottom. All right, yes, BK promoted that heavy. Nothing is sexy about botched ass. Yikes is really slept on. Like, come on, it's a classic RIP BK tidal wave. Yikes went platinum though. So I mean, obviously I think it served its purpose. You know what I'm saying? Yikes, I felt like Yikes it never had a video or anything. It was kind of like a standalone single. I felt like it served its purpose. Is Megatron gold or platinum? Let me know that if you know about that. Shots, I'm drinking. It's better when I'm drinking. I pull up when I'm rum when hold on. Call me Megatron. Damn, it won't let me do it. All right, it's whatever. It is what it is. All right, so yeah, so expect that coming in the next few weeks with Cardi B. We know she ain't slick. She think that she's gonna have the perfect surprise for the people, and it's gonna be boom. Cardi B's coming with a new song. Well, we knew she was gonna do that right before Summer Jam. Like, yeah, you know, she's definitely gonna do that. Megan's gonna have her fake ass in New York performing for that shit. Wait, do y'all think Nicki's gonna pop out with Ice Spice and do the like keep it a stat? Bitches move on because they know I got banned. They be chatting, I don't give a damn, and I'm still getting. That would be crazy. That's gonna be a lot of energy in that building. Y'all think that'll be crazy? That'll be crazy. Like keep it a stat. Let me know if you think Nicki. Press number 1 if you think Nicki's gonna perform at Summer Jam with Ice Spice. Press number 2 if you think she's not gonna come. I think the energy in the building would be crazy if that happened. Red Ruby is in my top 10 Nicki songs, and that's only been out for a month. Yeah, it's really enjoyable to play. It is. It's more enjoyable than Super Freaky Girl and Do We Have a Problem? If you want to be honest. Yeah, she better. I hope she do. That's crazy. And Cardi headlining too. Nicki gonna have to come and shut that shit down. She gonna have to show her how to shut that shit down. She gonna have to come in the building when the bitches book that and shut that shit down. She have to come in the building when the bitches book that. Had to shut the venue down from 82,000 to 18,000. Have to shut that shit down. She gonna have to come in the building where they had to downgrade from 82,000 to 18,000 and shut that shit down. And Cardi, you know, you the reason why they had to go to 18,000 in front of housing. Now it's like, if Cardi don't release a new song by then, people probably won't be engaged. Yeah, you think the tickets? So I mean, you have to realize think about this, right? This should be very simple. It's one venue. It's Summer Jam. Cardi B is headlining. Coila Ray, Ice Spice, right? They better be able to sell that off. You want to know why? Because when you think about that part of New York, that's the tri-state area. So that means Pennsylvania, New Jersey, all of that. If they can't get 18,000 people to fill that and book that, if that's not, matter of fact, let me do this right now. Let me go on my phone and try to book tickets for Summer Jam. It should be sold out already. That should have been, hold on. That should have been sold out already. Let's see. Let me go to Ticketmaster. Honestly. Let me download this app. I really feel like Cardi and Meg trying to drop around the same time so they can distract from the low sales. They both are going to drop right around the BET Awards. I'm telling you. Megan is coming for the BET Awards. She want to perform. She can't perform no thought shit or nothing from the Traumazine album. And people can clout chase and try to say that was their favorite album all they want to. That shit ain't sell. Shit was whack. What did they relate to it? Why they didn't buy it? Why I ain't put an SOS out to buy it? Why I ain't put an SOS out to tell people to stream it? Why you ain't believe it? Why you ain't? It's like people let her talk that shit. I'm really wanna mess with you. I'm in the with you, and I'm mess with you, and I need to be, and no, I need to be hugged by you. And though I need to be touched by you, I never wait to be hurt by you. Cause I need to be. That was on Mace's first album. I need to be licked from my head to my cheeks. To make a long story short, girl, I need me a freak. She could be fat, black, light skin, type slim. Matter of fact, sure don't even got the like men. This look is when she take my meat, she take it down real deep to her body for a week, and then I'm going to sleep. I see, I ain't talking about them prima donna bitches you meet. Yo, we had some really good songs growing up. And if she give my good kiss, probably give her a kiss. Then I hit it from the back. Then she yell, "Who shit is this?" Then I come so. Then my if she make my nuts itch, I kill that. Yo, it was a lot of messed up lyrics back then too. I've been around the world and I never met a girl that's that could until my toes curl. A lot of misogynistic lyrics back then though too. But you know what? It was a lot of lyrics, yo. I had to think about this today. I remember when how many of y'all remember when Remy Ma was dissing Fat Joe when she did "Fuck the Weather Man"? Remember when Fat Joe had "Making It Rain" and she was coming at that nigga like, "Damn, how these niggas trying to make it rain?" That's exactly why I had to lose that TS chain. How many of y'all remember that when Remy Ma had dissed Fat Joe? I got that Remy Ma chain crazy, pink and white bling crazy. She said, "Let these faggot ass." I'm telling you, the industry changed so fast to where people couldn't say the word, the F word, faggot, whatever. It changed because female rappers used to say it a lot. A lot of these people will be canceled now. I'm telling you, because not even all of the female rappers have said that word before. Like True Say, you know it. But it just changed. Hold on, she dissed the fuck out of Fat Joe. Like I like what she did in the beginning of the video. It was like a drunk girl, typical coming out of a strip club, and niggas was trying to take advantage of her, and she stopped it, and she was calling them. She called them the F word and shit like that too. So I don't want to keep saying that, but I'll let y'all hear. Just to put context around it, right? This is when Fat Joe didn't roll out her album right. She didn't feel like he supported her album. He didn't have her around the city supporting her, and so then after that they fell out, and then she dropped Weatherman. It was a diss towards him, so he had Making It Rain, and she was just talking shit to him, like so. So that's her standing online, and the niggas coming out the club with the chick. Yo, do you understand what she's saying in it? So you know how everybody making stripper music. She said, "Yo, this shit is getting out of control. Let another nigga make another song for these stripper ass bitches." So she was coming against the music because he was like, "I make it rain, I make it rain, I make it rain." On this was a direct diss to that. Let another nigga make a song for these stripper ass bitches. Let's go. Fucked up. Fucked up. I'm like, damn, it's about to be summer again. How the fuck is niggas still trying to make it rain? Walking around with these cowards talking love is pain. That's exactly why I had to lose that TS chain. How about that ring my chain too? Thinking white green face, hair ring, stick lit, ain't lit, been crazy. I I ain't changed, been crazy. Niggas ain't been playing. Yo, a year since, still singing the same jingle. No ring on your rhythm finger. Who the fuck is your second single? Y'all know how Rim do. I be greasy rapping. And now I'm trying to see what happened. You don't see me laughing. I'm really strict. No need to gas to you. Henny and Alizé are fucking thug passion. Matter of fact, all y'all niggas straight faggots. Type to let your chick stick her fingers in your ass. You be sucking your dick. She nut in your mouth. And you be putting your and you know, he put his hand up, shook it a little, and said, I fuck with that D, that white and that cocoa, you fucking with iced tea and this cocoa. So all the shit about how you're gonna go really don't matter because the last few events was a no-show. This don't make no sense. Rem ain't got no sense. In that '08, in that '06, if you don't want beef, you should keep it grave because I had this shit popping all crazy. Smack fire out the face of your baby with no ifs, ands, or buts, cock the baby. Yeah. That's my old shit. I be watching this shit on YouTube all the time. I'm so happy that they have so many old things that I used to like watch. I couldn't believe that she did this though, because Remy was trying to be a little sexy in this shit, because she didn't do stuff like this. So she was trying to do like some strip club shit. This was like some ghetto shit. But I remember this was on the DVD and she was dissing that nigga Fat Joe like, damn, it's about to be summer again. How the fuck these niggas still trying to make it rain? Running around with these cowards talking love is pain. That's exactly why I had to lose that TS chain. I got that Remy Mob chain crazy. Pink and white, bing, bling crazy. Yeah, those are the good old days. Yes, it was. Only Remy Ma's song I like was Conceited. When I See Her. Remy Ma was not played in Louisiana region. Yeah. Yeah. So, um, wait, what happened? Oh, I stopped sharing the screen. Hold on a second. When I see you, when I see you. Yeah, I did like that song too. Remy did a remix to that. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, you said When I See Her. Let me see. All right. So what did they say? I only knew Dipset because of Wayne and Jules. Oh, okay. We can't see. Oh, you couldn't see it, Micheline? Remy, my money, my gun, my pep. The horse dead, his career is hanging by a thread after the toy thing. She is trying to appeal to whites now. Yeah, we don't see anything. Damn, my bad. I apologize. I apologize. Didn't mean to cause you no pain. Baby, I just wanna go back to me in the sea when I only wanna make things right. Before you come before you click out my chat because you couldn't see the screen. Before you come what song is there? Any song that would make you feel automatically good when you hear it? I don't know what it is, but it's something about the Tamia I'm so into you. It's something about the instrumental that I really love. I don't know. I feel like even if I hear that song when I'm like up in age, it will still make me feel that way. I don't know. I just love that song. It's something very special about it. I think you're truly something special. Just what my dreams are really made of. So, and me, there's no one like you around, baby. That shit is hard. It's something about that song. It will always make me feel a certain type of way. That song, Come See Me by 112, that's one of my favorite songs too. Baby, you can come see me, 'cause I need you here with me. Let me show you what love is, baby. Yeah, that was my shit with Mr. Cheeks in it. That bodysuit that you wearing, girl, it fits you like paint. You think that I'ma hit it and pass the chance when I ain't. Some things I could do. I'm many women in your life, but only that I'm with you. You're number one on my list, but yo, that shit was hard. Baby, you can, 'cause I need you. Let me show you. I remember all of that shit. Yup. We had some good R&B. The R&B music is trash now. That's why I exalt SZA. I haven't gotten to SZA. I don't like that fucking whack Kill Bill shit. I'm sorry. I know it's a lot of sizzlings out there. People love her, support her, whatever, right? I think it could be a generation. Man, I ain't gonna say that. I just don't enjoy current R&B music. I just don't really think it's good. And shout out to her though, because I think R&B needs an arena performer, and it deserves it outside of Beyonce and Rihanna. And it's good to see that somebody black is doing it. I guess I just haven't caught on yet. I think that's just what it may be, because obviously SZA has to be immensely talented to be able to draw the crowds and the people who like her. Or do you think that she's heavily promoted? I don't think that they would heavily promote R&B if it wasn't profitable. So if she is getting promoted, maybe she deserves it. I just don't like it. You let me know how you feel about it. I can't understand what most of SZA sings about, honestly. Yeah, I don't get it. I love LL Cool J, baby, smile today, 'cause I've been yelling at you the wrong way. I'm gonna love you better when your friends will see it too. And I think there's nothing else you can do. I'm gonna love you better. Did they really need to hurt you? No, no, laugh together, cry together. God willing, we gon' die together. No, no. God willing, we gonna die together. A brand new you, a brand new me. Yeah. Any other R&B classics that I like? Oh, Changing Faces. That was crazy. Girls used to sing that with an attitude back in the day. That I don't know what's going on, baby. I don't know what's going on lately. Ever since I came back from out of town, there's something in me, some bullshit is going through. Yeah, girls used to really sing that shit with attitude. Boy, is this someone else you seeking? My vitals telling me you're creeping. Finding numbers in your jeans, you talking in your sleep, mommy, yeah. Oh, hey, that was that shit though, yo. They had some shit. That shit went hard. Oh. Yeah, that shit was good. Shout out to my mom for putting us in the court. And see, you got to think about everything, right? I don't think I would feel comfortable singing, but my mom had us in the choir when we was little kids. So I've always been comfortable singing with music. I always loved music. So even though I know I'm not the best singer, I know that I will do it, and don't give a fuck how it sound either. So some people, they hate their voice. I didn't grow up hating my voice. I grew up, my mom, she even in church sometimes, she would do little solos. So we had microphones and shit. I grew up very comfortable listening to my voice. I'm not one of those people who hate listening to my voice, because I damn sure listen to my videos back. No, that's how you have to improve. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way. Do or die, do you. Kelly Price, friend of mine. I don't know that good enough to sing that. Georgie Porgy put him down. It's the gun. They used to play that song so much on the radio. Used to make me sick. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that shit used to be so. I do love that Carl Thomas and Faith Evans emotional though. And I couldn't believe that you was loving so there you were. You gave me reasons to believe that you were always meant to be my man. You were wrong. That was that shit. You can't keep running back to me with all those baby pleases. No more. No more. That was my shit. Emotional. I love that. And I love Carl Thomas emotional too. I knew you when I had a friend. That was my shit too. What else by Carl Thomas? And I wish I never met her at all. Even though I love her so, but she's with love for me. That was my shit. Yup. That was also back when what's his name? What is that nigga name? Jimmy Cozier. He had that song. I want to tell y'all about my old lady, Chantel. I think she's really crazy. She blacks out at the drop of a dime, but she's still my baby. She likes to get into confrontation with me, testing my patience to see how far I can go before I lose my head. Sometimes I love her, sometimes I love her not. I ain't letting her go. She's all I got, although she nags me. And that was my shit. I love that song. What other song did I like from back in that era? Let me think back then. Let's juggle, let's juggle, let's juggle. Standing here looking out my window. Hey, my nights are long and my days are cold because I don't have you. Am I mixing the verses up? How can I be so damn demanding? I know you said that it's over now, but I can't let go. Every day I wanna pick up the phone and tell you that you're everything I need and more. If only I could find. And I feel like I like more men R&B back then too. I don't like men R&B now. It's like I be lying. I don't like a lot of Chris Brown songs, and it's not that it's because of the Rihanna situation. I just like the songs that I do know by him, like the "Please Don't Judge Me" and "I Won't Judge You." I like a lot of his songs. To be honest with you, I would say that there's probably a solid 10 to 15 to 20 Chris Brown songs that I do like, but I don't know. Consider Chris Brown still kind of new school, but I like that old school shit, like that what's that shit? Who sings that again? Jagged Edge. I gotta be. If you ain't know that song back then, that song for everybody in the move back then. Gotta be. I'm just telling you that it's gotta be. Yo, everybody loved R&B music back then. When that shit used to come on, imagine you outside and you could hear somebody playing that shit in their car. We used to really love R&B music back then. The music is just not the same, and I'm just not into Little Sizzler. I'm not into SZA at all. Oh, Total. Can't you see what you do to me? What about SWV? Baby, it seems to be some insecurities about the way I feel, where I wanna be with you. And no one can do me like you do. It's true. That was my shit. That's one of my favorite songs. Just the vibe of that beat. And I didn't like that when Chris Brown did that over either. Because the vibe just wasn't. Because it's much more of a cozier vibe with SWV. Baby, it seems to be some insecurities about the way I feel. You can't lie. Do not lie to me. Even if you are 80s, 90s baby, you know that that SWV shit hit harder. It just felt harder in our soul. No one can do me like you do. It's true. Yeah. She was a friend of mine. She, That was a hit like back then a little bit. That was a little hit. That was a little hit. I need singers like Coco back. Yes, yes. Coco was sick with it. That's 2001 born. It's defo better. You was born in 2001? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, I was listening to some of Lumi D's old music, and I forgot that I even listened to that before. She had Lumi D kind of was in and out. She ain't have really a long career, but shit, she said her streams is up from ever since Red Ruby came out. So that's a blessing. You know, she gets. I'm pretty sure she gets listeners off of that. People like, oh, I want to listen to the original song. A lot of people probably talk about that. So that's dope that she can rock with that. If you walk in the club and they drive me crazy, and me crazy. I was gonna talk about Brittany Griner, but I don't even really want to get into that. I felt like Brittany Griner. She even performed with women in this. Matter of fact, let me just go there real quick. So Brittany Griner, you know, she plays basketball, and she plays with women, and it's like sometimes I understand when people, you know, LGBT. It's what I feel like what it is with LGBT is that it's like you have to be a one size fits all with that. It's like you can't be just like say you're just a gay black man, but you don't agree with all of the trans agenda and stuff. Then they'll try to say that you're self hating and that you don't understand. It's like you have to accept everything. That's why I told people, like, I feel like sometimes, like, they make it seem like it's just a dumping zone. Like, you just have to accept any and everything. Like, it's crazy. Hold on a second. This was Nikki Page. She had posted some people doing.
It's a movie, but we don't do bat. Live from London, straight from the palace.
They gonna,
And I just,
yeah, let me get off of this because they're going to hit me for that.
and I just,
Hold on. So, yeah, let's just go here. So, the neighborhood talk. So, they had posted Brittany Griner. Let me a second. She was saying that Brittany Griner says it's a crime to separate trans athletes amid legislation fighting to ban trans people from competing in biological men's and women's teams. Now, I think that they should still be able to compete, but I think that if you're a trans woman, then you should compete with women, and if you're a trans man, you should compete with men, because at the end of the day, you still hold the chromosome to wherever you belong. And see, what I was trying to say is, and I don't know if people can see that or understand, but I feel like say for example, like within like LGBT, it's like, say like with Britney, even though she's played basketball with women, she hasn't even played basketball with men, but she's out here probably, I don't know, sometimes people spread themselves thin and they feel like they have to just take up for everybody. But why can't you just be firm in a belief and say that, okay, I'm a woman, I play with women. I think that women should play with women and men should play with men. You know, I think that the energy should be, it should be spread out, like, you know, equally. Even though Brittany, I've seen her like in her physique, she's probably a little stronger than, you know, I can't even say the average woman because I can't even test all of their strength. But it's just like, well, does she have any type of grievances about playing against women? Does she want to? Does Brittany want to play against men? Like, I've never heard about her wanting to play against men. But what I'm trying to say is, it's like, if you've been playing against women and you've been making it, it's like, why do you have to spread this? Not saying spread yourself thin, but it's like, I feel like within that lifestyle, you have to accept, it's like a dumping zone for everything, right? It's like you have to accept any and everything. Why can't you be you know, a woman, you could be, you know, LGBT, but you'd be like, you know what? I think that women should play women and men should play men. So if you're a trans woman, you should still be playing men, like at the end of the day, because you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I want y'all to check out what she said. Let me just click this off so I can make sure that it's at the beginning when I click it.
Everyone deserves the right to play. Everyone deserves the right to come here, sit in these seats, and feel safe, and not feel like there's a threat or they can't be who they are, or like it's just all eyes on them. So I think it's a crime, honestly, to separate someone for any reason. So I definitely will be speaking up against that legislation and those laws that are trying to be passed, for sure.
See, and the thing is, Britney is speaking up against that, but yet she's playing against women now. I want y'all to understand my analogy when I was talking this shit before, and please understand and follow me. Now, in my experience, I know that we all have family from different places. Some of our family is from the hood, some of our family is from in between, and then we have families in the suburbs, right? Well, I have found is that some of my family who's from the suburbs, for some reason, they want to relate so much to that hood lifestyle. And it's like they try to act like they got that same struggle and fight. But it's like, baby, you really don't. And I understand and I get it. You want to fight, but fight from where you at and try to bridge the gap to more people who you want to feel like they want to live in better predicaments like where you live at. Don't try to act like you low and go and ghetto and you want to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Brittany, you playing against women and and it seems as though that you're happy. Do you have any grief or grievances or grief against, not being able to play against men? If not, it's working for you there. So why do you have to make it seem awkward like it's not working for you? Like, to me, it's just weird. It's weird. Like, I don't understand that shit. So you got to spread yourself thin and just accept any and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't get it. So let's read some of these comments that people are saying. So somebody said, somebody said, I'm staying out of women's business, not my fight. Bet you won't fight trans men fighting to compete with men. Right. Girl, we still angry that they traded you for arms dealer. Don't push it. Somebody said we should have just left. Never mind. Bye. And so they said, so if LeBron James decided to become trans and compete just because he can break their records and shit, it's all right. They need to create their own league. Yes, I do believe that that's true as well. Why can't they create their own league? And this is the same reason why, like, even if a trans woman, like, I feel like if you're a trans woman, I think that they should have spaces and things that celebrate, for them, not to exclude you from a woman's space, but you're not a natural born woman. And I don't understand why and I think what it is that people don't understand. It's the argument of pushing yourself into the natural woman space, and then when people try to say like, oh, they think it's some sort of like mental thing or whatever, then people start getting offended. But baby, come on, you act like you don't know what it is. You know that you were not born like that naturally. I know that it's a feeling and I can get it and respect it. You know that? Let me tell you something. You could follow a music artist. This is why I told you, even following certain artists for so many times. I don't give a fuck if you following a productive artist that get money and they sell and they do shit like Nicki. Good. We know that she got some bitchy ways or whatever. You want to be a little bitch and you want to have a bitchy ways and shit. As long as you getting money and you doing it, good. I don't got nothing against it. But if you following people who got negative traits and they ain't getting no money and they telling you they just don't have positive. You want to follow people who do positive shit. Don't follow nobody who doing who doing petty shit and they ain't getting no money. If they doing petty shit and they ain't making no moves, they ain't making no splashes or nothing. So I think that was a great thing to say. Yeah. So listen, I say that to say, let me give you an example. If you LGBT, you could be a homosexual male, right? But say you're a homosexual male and then say that you don't like how Saucy Santana conducts herself, then you're self-hating and you're not supportive. No, I don't think that people are monolith. Just like they say black people aren't monolith, homosexual male females are not monolith. And I just feel like with Britney, you're not playing against men, and it don't seem like you have any you're not upset about it. So why all of a sudden now it's like, I don't know. Let's continue to read. They said she's the only girl in the WNBA that would say that. Laughing out loud. She's 6'9". She can dunk on anyone. Ma'am, shut the hell up, because we still don't even 100% know if you're a woman. She's a woman. Secondly, trans women haven't lost their large male lung capacity, bigger hands, longer feet, adrenaline increase, and broader wingspan, which makes it biologically unfair to pin them against actual women. Exactly. People are crazy. He said, ma'am, shut the hell up because we don't even know if you're 100% if you're a woman. But she's a woman. I could look in her face. Her face is very soft. I can tell that in her face. And listen, we've all seen that's Britney is a that's a woman. Yes, she is. Don't do that. All right. So why when people say everyone should feel safe, they take straight people feeling out of the conversation. If everyone should feel safe, why do you have the restroom for both sex? We don't feel safe if a man dressed like a woman coming out of the restroom fixing his dress and my daughter or son and exposed to their private parts, or we don't feel safe for a male stranger using the same restroom as a woman. Is Wait, is if we safe, we don't feel safe. Respect what we say. Everyone is not safe, and y'all continue to create laws to protect y'all feelings at the cost of our safety. I do think that's true. You know what happened to us when we was younger? My aunt lives in Virginia, and I remember we went to King's Dominion is a amusement park, and we were little boys at that point. And I think that at that point we were probably like 4, 5, and 6, or 4, 5, and 7, like, you know, because me and my brothers was close in age like that. And my aunt, when she brought us to the bathroom, we had to use the bathroom, but she didn't let us go into the male's bathroom by ourselves. She brought us into the bathroom. She would bring us into the girls' bathrooms, into the stalls to use the bathroom. And I never forget when she was coming out with us, this white lady has tried to sass my aunt, and she just was like, "What?" My aunt went in on her. Like my aunt was not sending us in that male bathroom by ourselves. For some reason, she didn't trust it. Ladies, did that ever happen to you? Have you ever had your little boy and you just didn't want to send him in the bathroom on his own? So you kind of like, I don't know, my aunt, and I thank God that she did that. That showed me that she had I need to tell her about that because that was intelligent. Because you don't know what could have happened. My aunt, I don't know. Because this video, somebody in this chat could be your aunt or somebody, and you could be out with your nephew, and you don't know who you sending him in that bathroom to. I think that that's safe. If you have a little 5-year-old or something, or a little kid, I don't think you should send him in the bathroom on his own. Yeah, yeah, she was smart for doing that. She said, "You know what? Not on my dime." You know, unfortunately, I know that things can happen to little girls in the bathroom too, but typically things don't happen like that. I know women can be abusive and stuff too, but typically you can trust the little girls. It's unfortunate. We know that crimes happen across like that with women too. But now that I think about that, we was little boys and my aunt was about to go in on her ass. She's like, "I'm not sending them in the bathroom." Like basically she responded back to her like, "No, I'm not sending these little boys in the bathroom on their own." Nah, I'm happy she did that. Anyway, so yeah, I think I've hit my mark here though. It's 1:28. I've been live for almost 2 hours. Um, let's see. I know a lot of women who bring their sons in the bathroom with them, and I understand why. Yeah, you could be sending your son right in there to somebody in the stall. You know what type of weird freak shit people be doing in bathrooms now? Should be weird. Yo, I remember one time I was about to go off on this guy before. Like, I think he worked at the store or something, but I was in the bathroom going to the bathroom, but I left my cart like outside. But he came into the bathroom, but he didn't use the bathroom. I felt like I was ready to fight almost because I'm using the bathroom. This guy come in. He didn't use the bathroom. I was about to, I don't know. I'd be ready to fight anytime. I don't know why. But yo, let me tell you something that don't leave my mind. And so living in New York and going into the bathroom in school, back in the day, people used to get jumped in the bathrooms. So I don't know why when I'm out in public, anytime I go into a bathroom, I just be feeling like it could go down. Like, I don't know why. I feel like that anywhere I'm at. But I always feel like that because you could be going into the bathroom, people could be cutting class, somebody come out the stall, try to run your pockets. Like, I never had those issues because I had brothers, but man, I think like that when I go inside the bathrooms because you don't know what's behind that door. You don't. I used to take the little cousin into the bathroom with me. He's a boy. I don't trust grown men. Hell no. Hell no. So listen, let me know what you think about Britney Griner if you hear this after the broadcast. So I mean, whatever. Let's see. How these niggas still trying to make me. All right, I'm the same way too. The other day I was at the passenger side of the car. This guy walked by and I just eyed him. That's crazy. You said I'm the same way too. The other guy was on the passenger side of my car. This guy walked by and I just eyed him, ready in myself to fight. Exactly, like bitch. I'm with whatever you with. point blank. Like, you got to just let people know, like, I'm sorry. Like, and you know what's so crazy? Even though I have something that I carry, I try not to carry that shit all the time, because fucking with me and I get a feeling, it'll just be like, it'll just be somebody's, it'll, I don't want to do that. I don't. And that's why why I don't carry. I just leave it here because, you know, worst case, yo, my friend, I never forget, yo, my friend, I don't know what he did. Rest in peace. But something happened where his garage door opened, and when his garage door opened to his house, it made his alarm go off. So I remember he called me I think it was in the middle of the night. He was like, yo, tell me why. He was like, I had my gun out and loaded. The alarm went off. He was like, the damn, because his garage door will open up sometimes. But yeah, he had this shit. That nigga had multiple guns planted all over that house. That was smart. He had a few guns all over that house. I'm like, damn, yup, you got to be ready for any time to go down. That's why I said I got that in life insurance policy. Listen, of course, I would want to be here 30 years from now, but if I'm not, I want my family to be good. I want them to be taken care of if I'm not. So that's why I make sure that I'm doing the right things. It was at nighttime. I openly pull out my purse just to show them I mean business in broad daylight. Damn. Lacey, what state you live in? You get it popping like that? Yeah. I openly pull out my mace just to show them I mean business in broad daylight. Oh, yeah, I feel you. Yeah. So listen, y'all be safe out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to get off of here, though. I'm about to go eat the rest of my food and enjoy the rest of my night. I hope all of y'all are blessed. I'm gonna do an upload tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do it early, and yeah, I'm gonna try to do it early, probably before 11 or 12 o'clock. But I'm from Louisiana, but I live in California. Okay. Yeah, you gotta let them niggas know you're not playing. You gotta let them know you see them too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be aware on your P's and Q's at all times, because people be looking for you to slip up anytime. So listen, this is your boy LaRon, female rapper Lee. I hope all of y'all be safe. I'm gonna probably come on tomorrow or do an upload early, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, now I gotta trim all these damn songs up out of this video, because yeah, they gonna pay me for mine for sure. So this is your boy LaRon, female rapper Lee. Peace.